Super ready. We see the screen.
Hello, yes, I'm ready.
Now we see you. Great.
Excellent. Hang on, I'm just getting myself set up. 1 second. Okay. So hi everyone, my name is Stuart Chater. I manage communications at Lasso. So when it comes to household waste, the world has reached a crisis point. By 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Less than 50% of what we put into our recycling bins is actually recycled. And just 2% of plastics are closed loop recycled, which is where your materials are recycled and made back into a product of equivalent value. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation estimates that this is between 80 to 120 billion US dollars worth of plastic packaging value lost to the economy every year. So it's time to take things into our own hands. This is Lasso, the world's first home recycling solution that gives back to you and the planet. Lasso gives you the power to transform recycling from the corner of your kitchen. The way the system works is that we accept your plastic, glass, and metal containers. We wash and remove the labels. We flake, grind, or granulate and store these different materials in pure streams. From there, between 3 and 8 times a year, the Lasso team will come to collect your pure recycled materials through our on-demand pickup system. We then sell the materials to manufacturers to be used in new products, and we give you back a financial return for the materials that you recycle. On top of this, in areas that have a bottle deposit return scheme, such as California, we will provide you the value of those bottle deposits without you having to leave your home. All this gives you control, convenience, more incentive to recycle, and provides you with an easy way to track the environmental impact you're having. Our initial target market is in California, as the state already has a strong commitment to recycling and the environment. One revenue stream will be B2C sales or subscriptions to the Lasso system, and another major stream will be sales of the recycled materials to manufacturers. Lasso is raising up to £15 million to commercialize the product. The commercialization funds will take the Lasso product and ready it for manufacture on a production line. In addition to readying us for mass production, these funds will also allow us to trial the Lasso product in a pilot rollout to 100 households in our California launch area. So join Lasso in our mission to change the face of recycling forever. Contact me to organize an initial conversation at sc@lassoloop.com.
Stuart, the machine looks very small. How big is the volume and how much does it cost me to have it installed in my kitchen?
So, sorry, the first part was, how big is it?
Yeah, it looks terribly small. How much rubbish can it take?
So the appliance will be roughly the size of a fridge, or between a dishwasher and a fridge in the initial rollout. So we want it to be that size for that exact reason you've asked. We need the larger it is, the more materials we can store. So we could have a smaller one for apartments, but then we would have to do more regular pickups, and the convenience of having it only a few times a year is reduced. The second part was, how much does it cost? So we'll have 2 models. One would be an outright purchase, or we'd have a subscription model. The outright purchase, you're looking initially with our first rollout, as with all new technologies, quite expensive. It will be around the price of a high-end dishwasher. But over time, with scale, that cost will reduce drastically.
Stuart, have you thought about, just to give us a sense, if someone were to purchase that dishwasher or that high-end dishwasher, or your product at that high-end dishwasher price, what the payback period would be for a normal user?
Yes, so we've looked
Not the
into
moral
that.
payback, of course, but the financial payback.
Yeah, we would expect that you would, over 4 to 5 years, recover in a bottle deposit state the value of the appliance. But yeah, I from speaking with our sort of target market, that's just one consideration for why they're interested in doing this. It's the same as with a fridge or a dishwasher. You don't buy it because it pays you back, or because because it's giving you a financial return. But that is one of the great things about what we're doing as well.
Thank you.
Stuart, one question on the financing round. You mentioned that you guys are raising £15 million. That sounds like a lot of money. I mean, did you guys raise before? And why are you going for such a big round on a relatively low valuation, right? £15 million on a 33 million valuation. I don't remember whether it was pre-money. I'm assuming that it was pre-money. That sounds very unusual. So I was just wondering, what's your thought and what's your strategy around the financing?
Yep. So we have done a crowdfunding raise in 2019, and we raised we raised £500,000 through the crowdfund, and then we also got a significant investment following that from one of the crowd investors. And so the reason for the punchy raise this time around is that we need to get our commercialization to the level that we need it to be. That's really how much it's going to cost us to commercialize the product. So we don't really have much alternative in terms of how much we need to raise to actually get the product built.
Okay. Yeah. Good luck with that.
Thank you.